Right. Morning, everybody. December 22nd, 2020. We are outside early morning before 6 a.m. Good. It's 5:57 right now in New York to check out Manhattan 3 days before Christmas. We're just going to walk in some quieter areas. Mandela, Watson, hello, good morning. Welcome. Oh, this phone is trying to connect to things that I don't want it to connect to. Alright. Okay, we're good. Lady Coach, good morning. Jessica, good morning. Happy holidays, of course. Lars from London, hello, good morning. Before 6 a.m., most of the surgical staff goes to the hospital at this hour. There's a lot of rounding to do, and then pre-op work, and then surgeries start. Busy day, busy day. Papa, dude, it's like 6 in the morning. Correct. It is like 6 in the morning, and we're out. I've decided to do this in lieu of my usual morning exercise, which is a little more intense than this. So I would have been running stairs in my building at this hour, but I decided to walk instead. "11 a.m. in the UK. 6 in the morning, Uwe drinks coffee. I had a little bit of cold brew this morning. Cold brew is always nice. That we have at home in the fridge. Where am I going? That's a good question. I was going to walk south along the East River. I've done this before, but never this early in the morning. And then maybe approach some of the bridges as the sun comes up. It is a bit cloudy today and it might rain, so I took my umbrella just in case. But let's see what we see. Yeah, I'll have a second coffee when I get back. I didn't eat yet. Usually I eat before I leave, but today I decided to just go on an empty stomach, build up an appetite. The Philippines. Hello, Ronald. Welcome. Marianne. I got my 6. All right. Got my back. Judith Kiss from Hungary. Hello. Jessica, am I dressed warm enough? I would say so. It's not super cold today, and it's not windy. If I read anything about a clicking noise, I'm going to lose my mind. All right. Wow, there's a lot of activity here. I don't know what's going on. This is normally the parking lot for the water club. What's the temperature? I think it's about 40 degrees Fahrenheit. Maybe that's 6-ish Celsius? Or 5 to 6. There's a ferry advertising TaskRabbit on the side. Actually, that might be the NYU ferry. It starts at 6 a.m. That's the first ferry across the river from NYU's Manhattan to its Brooklyn campus. 38. Oh, okay, it's a little colder than that. All right. It's dark. Even these lights aren't on. I wonder why these lights aren't on. Very dark. Ronald, is the snow over? Yeah, it's over. They claim there's another snowstorm or winter storm coming by Friday, but it sounds like it's going to be mainly rain. We'll see. I've been to Philadelphia, yes. I was there when I was much younger, but it was a nice city. I'd like to go again to appreciate it more as an adult. Wow, not that much warmer in North Carolina. It's 1 degree. Interesting. Anna, good morning. This is what the morning dawn sky looks like in Manhattan over the East River, facing Queens, and then Brooklyn more south. This is the Water Club. Again, a venue for catering and events. I don't think they've been open for regular dining for a while, especially since the pandemic. Why are the lights off? No idea. It's not like they're across from any residential area. These are all hospital and science buildings on the other side of the FDR. See, that's NYU, that's NYU, that's NYU. So I don't know. Jayant Bindu, good morning from India. It's 25 degrees there. I'm assuming that's Celsius, so that's pretty warm. Yeah, I think going so early helps me connect with the other global crew that might not be awake during my other streams, my evening streams in Manhattan. So now we can actually interact a little bit. Welcome them. Tamik, you really hope it will snow on Christmas? Yeah, so they say it might rain early Christmas and maybe turn into snow later, but that doesn't fit my personal criteria for a white Christmas. You know, it's usually, yes, you wake up to the snow, and that's what usually means everything. Tiger, am I going to work? No, right now I'm just doing a morning walk. I'm going to work from home today. It's an administrative day for me. Jayan, 25 centigrade in the day, 12 at night. So that's pretty good. I think it's a pretty comfortable evening, I think, to sleep in. Ooh, Jules, turkey or goose for Christmas? Turkey or goose for Christmas? That's a hard question to answer, Saul. My friends who were born and live in America before I came here, they usually do turkey. My closest friend normally does like a Thanksgiving turkey. All over again. My grandma always did a duck. Duck seems to be more of my family's Christmas food. Not a goose, a duck. Yes, James, duck. Xmaria X from Japan, or just Maria. Yeah, sometimes I even do this on a Saturday. And Saturday is even more empty. Like right now, there are quite a bit of cars on the FDR. I mean, it's still not traffic, but it's a sufficient amount. So on Saturday mornings, if I did this, there would be almost nobody. Giovi, good morning. Yes, John. Duck's not as dry as turkey. By the way, here's Bellevue Hospital. This is the back of it, a newer building. I know usually it's more popular from the front, and it's this hospital setting for a show New Amsterdam. If you watch that, it's actually not the worst medical show. New Amsterdam. Stephen, good morning. I'm not wearing a hat today. It's warmer. You think duck is a European thing, John Andrew? Yeah, very well might be. Goose of expecting company. Interesting. Well, I'm not commuting today. I'm going to be more, when I do these streams, I'm going to be more clear in the title whether it's a commute or just a walk. Yesterday, I updated my title from the morning stream to commute, and I put in parentheses fast, so you could see how fast my commute is normally. But I work in various facilities around the city. Yeah, Giovi. It's Christmas in a few days, I think. Oh, Marianne, I think you said something very nice. I appreciate the kind words. Good morning, good morning. Fried chicken's always good. The crispy chicken skins. 51 in Florida. Seems a little chilly, is it, for Florida? I'm not as familiar with the winter temperatures in Florida, but it does seem cool for Florida. Yeah, I'm not too far from here. Seems I walk every day, Mary. Yes, I walk one way or another. If I don't walk that much, I run stairs in my building, so I usually make up for it. Tiger TV asks if I will stream the New Year countdown. I've been thinking about this. There's no way to approach the New Year's ball drop in Times Square this year. I'm kind of asking around and see if anybody has rooftop access with views of the ball. We'll see. Nothing definitive yet. What time is sunrise? I think it's just after 7 a.m. I'm going to make sure I'm back by around 8 this morning. Tori Day, hello, good morning. Cecilia, good morning. Yes, if you see my commute from yesterday morning, that should give you an idea of how fast I usually walk in my commutes. Andy, good morning. James, no, I'm at the East River this morning. We come by here frequently, mainly to check the gas prices. I don't have a car, but I am always interested to see what the gas prices are doing, especially in Manhattan, because I was in Brooklyn and Queens the other day, and the gas prices were much cheaper than I saw them here. Yeah, $4 for regular gas. That's for a gallon of regular gas, $4. Yeah, Ronald, it'd be very cool. I know they did a recent collab with the Walkers. Hopefully I could join them next time. Could be fun. Leonard, good morning. Tiger TV, appreciate that. Thank you. Much more of the snow has melted. It's been a bit warmer, above freezing. I think there was some rain. There might still be a little bit drizzle today, but it's going to warm up even more, I think, in the next couple of days until it plummets on Christmas Day. I think Christmas Day is going to start out pretty warm and then plummet. As long as I don't start walking like John Travolta and staying alive, yes. Am I a breakfast person? Yes, I must eat all the meals. I get hungry. I can't function as well if I don't get my food. Pleasure Perez, good morning. Gas 180 in North Carolina. Yeah, New York is gouging that gas price. Yeah, I know, and I always remember hearing that Europe, etc., all the countries there usually do have higher gas prices anyway, and it's per liter there, so or I think it's per liter, but you have to calculate that, and it ends up being more expensive a lot of times still than even the most expensive gas in New York and the United States in general. John Hollins. Vadianish, good morning. Okay, I've been very careful not to step in puddles, but I feel wetness on my toes. That's okay. 222. Wow, yeah, that's a big discrepancy. Just by going across a bridge or a tunnel, you get a much better price than gas. I remember when I used to drive with my mom, she would make sure to get gas like in Westchester or Jersey before we came into the city. Pound 10 per liter. Yeah, that probably ends up being more money than the New York gas right now, or Manhattan gas. I like when the lights reflect off the water like this. Yeah, Giove, it's nice to be able to try and walk everywhere. Not everyone has the city infrastructure to be able to do that. You might have to drive or take some kind of vehicular transport, but yeah, so this is the Waterside Plaza, residential. This is just a morning walk. I'm gonna work from home today. This is just a residential building. You can see not many lights are on yet. These are all apartments, so very few people are awake. Just us. $0.85 per liter. Okay. Still not super cheap, it seems. You miss having transportation in Florida, Gio. Oh, Stefan, thank you so much. Appreciate that support. What time is it? It's just after 6 a.m. I no longer know the exact time. That's another thing I'm going to suggest to the Prism Live folks. I'm using Prism Live to stream. Several things I'd like to see in this app is I want to be able to see the battery percentage on the phone without having to swipe around, and the time. That would be nice. Mace Griffin, good morning. Tamik, have I been inside the Twin Towers? Yes. I was there. Wow, $5 per liter in Haiti. Oh my goodness. Is the subway still $2.75? Yes, I believe so. But they keep threatening us with potential fare hikes. We'll see. Yes, so I was there when I was very young. Probably in the mid-90s. I barely remember it at this point. But yeah, I was there. There's a ferry stop along the East River. Do I think Santa visits apartments? He visits them one way or another. I think he outsources some of his gift giving to parents. What's the temperature? I think someone mentioned it was around 38. Evelyn remembers. I'm at the East River on the Manhattan side. Oh, during the energy crisis, you can only get gas certain days based on your license. Certain days based on your license plate. It's interesting. Very interesting, Evelyn. Messy. Thank you for walking all different hours. Absolutely appreciate that, because I try to make sure I can connect with everyone who may not be able to see all my live streams if I keep streaming at the same time. So it's fun for me to do too. We are by the FDR Drive. So a lot of times I would turn off here and go back into the city. But I want to keep going by the East River. I've seen the East River freeze a couple of times, maybe not fully, and I don't think it has ever frozen to the point of where it's safe to walk on, but I've definitely seen it freezing a little bit. I mean, I think it has to be consistently, maybe for about a week, below freezing temperatures. Because again, this is still kind of salty water. It mixes with the ocean because the ocean is just over there. So I think it takes some good period of sub-freezing temperatures to really get it to freeze. Let's see if I apologize if I miss any chats. Okay, Tony, I'm well, thank you. Hope you're doing well too. MRC Hip Hop Blog used to live on First between York and 90th. Between First and York and 90th Street, very cool. Piccione nel Mondo from Italy, hello, welcome. Yes, hopefully we can all... Oh, Nabul, welcome, hello, good morning. 8 p.m. in Japan while making dinner, wow. Good morning, Graham, yes, an early day. From Greece, hello. Netherlands, hello. Mark from the UK, welcome. Jovi, did they clean up after the storm? Yeah, for the most part. Now it's melting. Magna, am I Russian? Yes. Janka Vasin, or Yanka? Good vibes. Sometimes I don't see all the emojis. It just shows the call sign for the emoji, so I just see colon, good vibes, colon. Yeah, обычный. Из России. Good morning, Russia. Vladimir Antonovich from Belarus, hello. Samik, appreciate the well wishes, you too. Chris from Dublin, hello. Simon from Toronto, hello. The joggers are out. How much do I walk a day? Magna from Queens, yes, hello. I walk various amounts, I think. Today is a non-commuting day, so I would have had much less step counts if I didn't do this. I'm just taking a walk this morning. How cold? I think it's about 38, 39 right now. No, I'm in the opposite direction of Times Square, Bearwood. Gus from Holland, hello. Madison is over here, right behind the FDR Drive. Gaetan, good morning. Jason, good morning. Adam, it's about 6:17 to 20 a.m. Mr. Wet, вы говорите по-русски? Yes, I understand Russian and read it very poorly. And write it even more poorly. Never ask me to write anything in Russian. I'll just use Google Translate and translate it that way. Bianca from Hawaii, hello. It's got to be early in Hawaii. Oh my goodness. Or the middle of the night. Excuse me, depending on how you look at it. Gaetan Clyde. It's a little bit above freezing, so it's not too bad. Miguel from Belgium, good morning. 8 a.m. in Rio. You wish you were feeling some cold in New York. It's one of those things where I like to anticipate the coming seasons. By the time it's 90 degrees every day in August, I'm already saying, all right, I could use some winter. And by the time March rolls around, I'm like, okay, that's enough of winter. Let's get back to summer, please. So I think that I like living in places with changing seasons. How far am I from Wall Street? Yeah, but why did I get up so early? Well, I always get up early just to keep a consistent schedule. And normally I exercise in my building running stairs, but today I decided this would do. Camera stopped. I hope it's okay again. So I'm pretty far from Wall Street. Can I walk backwards? I mean, a little bit. I don't want to run into any joggers. I'm kind of closer to the Lower East right now. We're by the Con Edison power plant on 14th Street. Bianca, you were here for Christmas. It's 81 in the middle of the night there in Hawaii. Wow. Trinidad, happy holidays. Hello. We don't normally do fireworks for New Year's, at least not officially. They usually do fireworks here more for America's Independence Day in July. Это какой район, asks Mr. Wart. What region is this, or what neighborhood? This is kind of closer to the Lower East Side now. We're right by Stuyvesant town. 11:21 in London. Corn Mom, welcome back. Yeah, that storm is coming, but I keep seeing differing results of that storm. It's either going to be rain, maybe, or maybe some snow in the afternoon on Christmas. We'll see, I guess, what we get. Yeah, Scary, FDR is busy. People are still going to work. I think if people are taking off in these next couple of weeks, it's going to be between Christmas and New Year. So next week, if I did the same walk, I would anticipate less people driving. Philippines, good morning. Yep, Corn Mom, that's what I read, that it could be mostly rain on Friday. Still a lot of wind. We'll see. Yeah, there's a nice little tree right here by the FDR, by the water. Frank, good morning. Alright, so this is my least favorite part of walking this way. I don't even know what this is. Vixeniful, hello, good morning. Vixen, I don't know how to say her name properly, but it's close enough. So this is the most narrow part of this East River walkway, and it's very noisy with the cars on one side. Jason, good morning. Oof. How many miles is my average walk? I'd say 4 or so for one of these. Yeah, that's a really annoying part, especially when it's crowded and half the people are on bikes. It makes it very complicated. Vixena. Oh, I see. Antonio from Italy, Merry Christmas. From Boston, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whatever you celebrate. What's the time? Almost 6:30 a.m. I think. It's hard to check now. That's one of my wishes for this app, to be able to show the time on the screen. Roman Gavrilov, good morning, from Khabarovsk, Russia. Am I reversed? I don't know, unless I messed with the settings. I'm on the west side of the East River, if that's not confusing enough. No, I'm just taking a walk today. Just taking a walk this morning. I'm going to work from home today. But I want to see how far south I can get along the East River and just check out how, well, quiet it is. It wasn't very quiet by the FDR, but I think as I peel away here, it's going to be a little bit more peaceful. I wonder what's going on here. Always got to be careful. Never know what you're going to run into. Привет из Хемерова. Классные прогулки. Stanislav, thank you. Show the sign to see if I'm reversed. Okay, let me find a sign. No signs yet. Vera Wood, thank you so much. Sugar cookies. Hello. Bianca, early morning. Yes. Yeah. I came out one way, for one reason or another. But here I am. Yeah, next time I see a sign, I'll try to show the sign and see if we're reverse or not. I don't think I am, but we'll see. Lionel James, appreciate the reminder. The like button gets lonely. You need some friends. Yes, people do. I go by Gabe, but even if I write it out, I still get called Gabby all the time. Квартира и море. Stefan, thank you. I remember the Seinfeld episode where Kramer decided to start swimming the East River. That was interesting. I don't know why he didn't choose the Hudson River. It's not much of a difference. Plus, they lived on the Upper West Side, so the East River is more out of the way. Anyway, up ahead of us is the Williamsburg Bridge. Как вас зовут? Stanislav asks. And Gabe is what I usually go by. Stanislav asked my name, that's what it meant. I'm trying to translate whenever I see Russian. What's the weather forecast? It's going to warm up until Friday, apparently, and then it's going to be a storm. Well, Thursday the storm starts. Right now it's rain-ish, maybe with some snow, because the temperature's going to be pretty warm until it plummets on Friday. Gayton, Clyde, thank you. Yeah, Brooklyn's across the river. Привет, Annie Dye. Yeah, walking south, river's on the left. All right, good. Thank you. Yeah, Williamsburg pretty much goes into Williamsburg, Brooklyn. Yeah. Alex from Portugal, good morning. Michelle, stay safe. Appreciate the well wishes. You too. Possible water, mostly dark tonight and mostly daylight tomorrow. That's about right. Unless something happens, the moon gets destroyed or something, 2020 is not okay. I'm not going to say too much about 2020 not being over yet, but you know what I mean. Yeah, I'm wearing a face. It's kind of become like a routine. It's become part of my morning or any time I leave the house routine. We have these hooks on the back of the door. We just hang our masks on, so I just grab it, put it on. It's fine. Teresa, hello. Oh, they're saying it's going to snow at 8 a.m. or so? Potentially. I might be done walking by then, but we'll see. Maria from Prospect Park, good morning. There's a outdoor area here, jogging track and the soccer field, or any kind of multi-purpose field. But there is a goal at the end. I saw one guy jogging. Leonard, and 1980s movie is titled Big with Tom Hanks, yes, has an East River scene filmed very near me. A carnival was set up with rides. Yeah, not these days. About 6:30 in the morning, I think. Takai Utibe camera. What camera is this? This is iPhone 12 mini, and I am using a lavalier mic plugged into a lightning port thing, like an adapter that has a charging port and a TRRS port. Am I in Riverside? No, I'm in Manhattan. Again, iPhone 12 mini here. Tony, are any coffee shops open around me? Well, I'm not near any. Here's somebody fishing. I'm not near any coffee shops here. It's gonna be hard to get to one, but there's definitely coffee shops open for sure. Carlito asks if I had any troublemakers on my walks. I have not. I know Dutch Maz ran into some trouble the other day with some tourists in the park. That was unfortunate. And Action Kid had somebody stream snipe him, but it ended up being another streamer who just wanted to cause trouble, unfortunately. Usually the walking community in New York and most places is very nice and cordial. That guy was fishing. Yeah, you do catch fish in the East River. The only issue with the fish is that because of so much toxins in the water around here, New York City puts up very specific guidelines on how much fish you should eat based on your age and gender. So, interestingly enough, somebody asked something, are you something? Okay, didn't see the end of that. If you are a woman of childbearing age, they actually recommend you don't eat any fish from these waters. Buffering, hopefully not. Hopefully that resolves. Giova, you would not eat that fish. That's probably the safest bet. Whenever the authorities or health specialists have to tell you how many fish you can eat from the waters, I would rather just not eat any of the fish from the water. Are we buffering again? I hope not. Three-eyed fish fry. Sounds like a Simpson reference. That is the Williamsburg Bridge. Again, if I missed any chats, I'm sorry. People, I don't know if Johnny Strides is here, but people have compared me to Johnny Strides in the past. Yeah, Vixina, I'm in that boat. While you can eat... Janice, good morning. All right, no buffering. Okay, good. Let's keep moving. Is it I see Valdemar? Hello? It's your favorite walking? Yes, this is a very nice walking path. I like it too. And now we've kind of distanced ourselves from the FDR a little bit, so it's not as loud with car noise. I am headed south. Do I have a girlfriend? Asked Diana. I have a wife. I am using Prism Live. How long did I sleep? About 7 hours. Christy, how are you? How am I? I'm good. How are you? I know you comment sometimes on my videos. I appreciate the support. Yes, Christy. I think I remember you commenting a few times. Appreciate it. Am I scared? No. Just walking. Wow, Stanislav, that's a long one. Вы так быстро говорите, что кажется, что смотришь американского блогера, который родился in the United States. Stanislav said I speak very lightly, I guess, or quickly and easily. But yeah, I mean, I think I even switched to thinking in English. It's one of those things where I wonder when it happened, but I no longer think in Russian, I think in English. That happened a long time ago. I wonder when. Not too many people out, finally we're seeing more joggers. This is the Williamsburg Bridge, going into Williamsburg, Brooklyn. So I'm a Russian spy, maybe. If I'm scared, just say I'm scared. I'm not. It's not too cold right now. This temperature I'm comfortable with. Upper 30s Fahrenheit. 3DA Music, hello. Which borough am I from? I live in Manhattan. No, it's not busy at all, Karen. Ooh, I'm seeing a lot more chats fly in. Wonderful morning walk, thank you. Yeah, I mean, they just recommend to throw on a mask if you're going to be within 6 feet of somebody. It's a recommendation for outside. It's not mandated. Am I Putin's son? Not the last time I checked. Carl, welcome back. Christy, go. Thank you. Lindsay Park on the right. I'm being recommended around YouTube, Jack. Oh, cool. Yes, I cannot confirm nor deny any spy-related activities. I'm on the Manhattan side. Regina, yes. Someone will be passing me quickly, shortly. There they go. Have I been in Russia? I was born there. Well, New York's not really on lockdown. It's just that all these dining restrictions are in place. No indoor dining at the moment. Jack, you're new. Do I do this every day? I've been trying to recently. How many blocks? Well, from here it's hard to say because there are no blocks, but it's still maybe a couple of miles south of here, the World Trade Center site. Chris, this will eventually lead me to the Freedom Tower. I don't know if I can make it all the way over there and make it back up to Midtown by 8 a.m. That's my only concern. I was going to at least try to make it to the Brooklyn Bridge and see what we can see over there, but it looks like we're not going to get to see any sunrise because of the clouds. That's okay. Karen, you're going on lockdown on Christmas Eve. Look at the Midtown. Not much to see. There's a lot of fog in the background. You can kind of see barely across the river that way, but this way the park and everything is blocking. Singapore, good morning. Oh, and Cork, that's where you're going on lockdown, I see. Where am I going? I'm going south. Yeah, that's the Williamsburg Bridge. The J, M, or Z trains go over that. And I know that because I take those frequently every Monday. Well, I guess, I don't know how to... I just gave two different frequencies at the same time. Whatever. Anyway, Asphalt Green is north of me. Thomas from Poland. Carolina, hello. Yeah, it's the early gang. Maria, how much is the rent in Manhattan? It varies. Doorman building, luxury building, walk up area of Manhattan. I think somebody quoted $3,200 is the average price of a one-bedroom apartment in Manhattan. But that takes into consideration all those types of apartments. You could find a one-bedroom for less than $2,000, but it's still not cheap relative to where you might be. Tamasa Buro Mama. You're scared because nobody is around. Well, they're jogging intermittently. Yeah, обычно. How will I celebrate New Year's? We'll see. I might try to find a place that's not too crowded, a rooftop, if I have access to one, and see if I can watch the ball drop from there. Because the ball's still dropping. It's just not going to be having any gatherings around it in Times Square. That's all. Curtis, Queens, hello. One of my favorite Queens YouTubers is Flossie Carter. I only say that because Curtis Carter, I saw the last name. From Germany, hello. Доброе утро, yes, good morning in Russian. You hope someone can stream for New Year's. Yeah, I'm gonna try. Kasim, hopefully one day. Oh, Tomasa Buro Mama is from Japan. Hello. From Brazil. Hello. No, this is Williamsburg Bridge. Turkey's here. Mariam. Hello. Oh, they put up a sign for 2021. Okay. I do have one rooftop I have access to, but I am 90% sure I cannot see the ball from there. But I'll double check. Malika, thank you. Доброе утро, Olga. Good morning. What's my plan for Christmas? It's hard to say. Again, family gatherings are small these years or these days. But I get tested frequently, so I'm not too concerned. But I don't know yet. At least I'm not working. What bridge does the 2 and 5 use? I think the Brooklyn Bridge. Well, the 2, I don't know. The 2, how far down does it go? I thought it stops more before the bridges. Maybe not. I can't remember. I don't take that train very often. Tom, you always fish under the bridges. How much does it cost, Mr. D? It's nothing for me. Work requires it. The Bobsta. I don't think I'll be doing another stream tonight. While the vessel does go pretty high up, there's so many buildings around it that are taller, I don't think you'll be able to see the ball. I don't think so. That's just my guess. New Jersey, Cinnamon Girl, hello. I'd like to go to Jakarta. What's my favorite places to eat in New York? There's a lot of sushi places I like. A couple of pizza places. There's a French restaurant I actually love a lot. They're closed now for the winter. So it varies. I mean, if you ask me the type of cuisine, I'll tell you where my favorite restaurant is for that one. Maria, what's your advice for someone who wants to start walking or jogging? I say just get out there. Find a way to make it into your routine. If you have to wake up a little bit earlier because you have other obligations, try it out. Try it for a week. See how you feel. Get up a little earlier, take a walk. If you haven't jogged, start by walking. If you feel comfortable, jog a few and then keep walking. Those are like intervals. Artur Trochor, I was in the Wu-Tang Clan. I'm not right now. Have I been to London? Yes, I have. People are jogging. When does the sun come? They're supposed to come just after 7 a.m. Very cloudy. Mary Rose, thank you for the time. Check, appreciate that. From Tony, what's my favorite sport? If I had to choose, probably basketball. If I had to choose a non-sport, I'd say wrestling. Professional wrestling, which is more entertainment. See a plane flying up there. No, I'm on the east side. I'm by the East River, by the FDR Drive. Artur is Ukraine. Knicks fan. I really haven't watched basketball in a long time. Although basketball was the sport that I really followed for a while. I do like Filipino food. Where will I be turning after this path? Well, let's see. I want to get towards the next bridge and then see what we see there and maybe walk up through the streets as I go back north. Gigi, hello, welcome. How long have I lived in New York? Almost 30 years now. Hungary is in the house, welcome. Romania, hello. Yeah, it's gonna be cloudy. Don't ever watch my back. I'm listening for everything that I need to hear. Do not fear. Nick, both. Big Dog, good morning, welcome. What's the thing I like most about New York? The diversity and that things are open almost all the time. You could always find food. I think that's key for me. Sugar cookies, you jump in that water. Can I go to the Bronx? I can, but I can't today. AK collab, maybe one day. What's the name of the area I'm walking? This should be the East River Path. I don't know if that's the official name, but that's where I'm walking. Gibraltar, hello. Oh, Nabula, you gotta go? All right, good, thanks for stopping by, appreciate it. There's some wildlife signs here. Not too many types of wildlife. Not just McDonald's. No, other places are open. From Texas. It's an hour earlier there, so good morning, good morning. Lights are pretty bright. From Huddersfield, West Yorkshire. Hello. Lord's Brewing Co. Hello again. Good morning. I think you mentioned you hit some stickers around here. How far from home? Probably a couple of miles now. 7:45 where Nathan is, so it's an hour ahead of where I am. Cool. Wanda McCoy. You were born and raised in New York and you miss it. Well, hopefully you can come back soon one way or another, but in the meantime, check out the stream. Liverpool, hello. Do I walk otherwise? Yeah. I'm not always streaming when I walk. Hetty Kringle from Liverpool, hello. Taliesin from Brazil, hello. From Bosnia, hello. Chile, hello. How long have I been walking? If you just mean today, just the length of the video, so about 48 minutes. Romachek. You gotta feed the cat. Normal timeline, people leaving your apartment to go to work. Hey, there's a little pupper running around. I hope the owner's not too far. There he is. It's a well-behaved dog. From Germany, good morning. I think it's about 38, 39, maybe closer to 40 now. Fahrenheit, anyhow. Across the river, you see the BK, Brooklyn. Yeah, that was a very cute dog. From Korea, good. Hello, hello. Will I walk under the Roosevelt cable car? No, that's the other direction. That's north of me. Maybe I'll ride that one day for this. What bridge is in the distance? First bridge in the distance is the Manhattan Bridge. Behind it is the Brooklyn Bridge. Adam. Awesome. Glad to have you find my channel and to catch a live stream. I try to do different time of day streams if I can. Usually not in the middle of the day unless it's the weekend, but you get a different crowd in the morning and evening because people around the world have differing schedules. Anyhow, be still, patience. Never been to Central Park, but you live in New York. That happens in New York. You might never be to a certain area that might be considered very famous. On Motusi, no, appreciate it. Was that Rikers Island? No, that's on the behalf of it. Yeah, oh, somebody did ask what I was using to hold the phone. Yes, I'm using a gimbal to hold up the phone. Isn't the River Cafe across the river? I think it's across the river. These ferries run along the East River. France, thank you. I have not been to Australia and I'd like to go. Adam from Melbourne, hello. Ooh, this boat is causing some waves. Yeah, here we go. Cool. No, I'm using a gimbal to hold up the phone. And the gimbal I'm holding with my hands. Was this live? It's still live, Bacon Boy. It goes up and down the East River and to Brooklyn and Queens. It doesn't go to Staten Island. To get to Staten Island ferry, you got to go to the southern tip of Manhattan, and it's a free ferry to take you to Staten Island. You used to be able to drive on that ferry. Drive right onto it. But not since 9/11. Mrs. Commuter, good morning. A TV and radio voice. I never considered that. I appreciate the kind words. This area gets a little, maybe less interesting, but you still see the bridges in the background. You still hear the traffic of the morning. It's an experience, like all of New York. Gimbalston. There's a vehicle following me. You gotta go, Bacon Boy? All right, thanks for stopping by. The gimbals aren't too expensive. You could find pretty cheap ones. You could find one between $50 and $100, I think. Although that could be considered expensive depending, but you don't want to be too cheap on a gimbal because you could have a lot more issues and you'll end up having to buy another one anyway. What's the weirdest thing I've seen in New York City? It's hard to even single out a moment. I can't even think of one right now. Because whether it's a disturbed person or something else, I've seen a lot of things. Me Hispert, appreciate you. Do I have a face? I think so. Will there be a live tomorrow? Most likely. These folks have a nice river view and some outdoor areas. I think there's a vehicle following me. Well, it's a lot of money for a gimbal. I mean, they have gimbals that hold up true cameras, and those are expensive because they have to hold up a lot of weight and stabilize it. On Thursday, no, I'm gonna try. It's hard to go live in the middle of a windy storm, though. We've experienced that last Wednesday, but we'll try. Eskimo Man, yes, COVID made a big difference in terms of how many folks are on the roads. This is light. Wanda, you want some New York pizza? Lord's Brewing Company. Hey, thanks for the £2 super chat. You'd love to have me on the podcast? Very cool. Maybe we should make it happen. So we're approaching Pier 36. Not much for us to do there. Yeah, I mean, usually weird things are as a result of something weird happening because somebody's causing something weird. So yeah. So interestingly enough, this part of the FDR Drive is painted purple. I haven't figured out why yet. Lon Michelle, good morning. Slay Bunny, welcome. Familiar faces, familiar names rolling in. Awesome. Impossible, not a single Starbucks in view. Yeah, well, there will be if we were more inland, but by the river, there's not much. The sun should be coming up. Yes, but it's cloudy, so you won't see too much of that. It'll just get progressively brighter. Our Jewish neighborhood's near. Well, they're right across the river. Williamsburg, Brooklyn has a very big Orthodox Jewish community. Purple represents BTS. Do you mean the Korean boy band? Ooh, from South Africa. Mrs. Commuter is reminding you to hit the like button. It does get lonely. You need some friends. I've been walking and recording for about a year and 3-4 months, but I've only been doing lives for about 3-4 weeks. Dizzy, that seems sarcastic. From Portugal, hello. ICTV, hopefully. Jude, I can go to Brooklyn Heights, why not? Maria asks, what do I think about the stereotype of New Yorkers being rude? I think New Yorkers are more friendly than people give them credit for. I think that stereotype arises from New Yorkers always being in a rush and seemingly frustrated. It kind of reminds me of the Seinfeld episode where George Costanza, in order to look busy at work, he tried to look very annoyed all the time. I thought that was always funny. Andreas, how safe is it? I'd say it's pretty safe, depending on where you are, of course. Alright, we're getting some gimbal crookedness. Hasn't happened in a while, but now it is. Am I under the Williamsburg Bridge? No, I'm actually under the FDR Drive. The next bridge is the Manhattan Bridge. That has one of the wider bridge gap. Between the Manhattan and the Williamsburg Bridge is pretty wide distance, and then between the Manhattan and Brooklyn, it's much shorter. Yes, I'm using a stabilizer, a gimbal, and it's causing my phone to be a little crooked. What time is it? Just about 7 a.m., I believe. I mean, I'd say it's safe enough. You know, you just want to be, just use your head, common sense, etc. You'll be all right. So buffering, maybe the FDR is cramping my style. I've been to Canada. I have not actually. I'd like to go. South Africa, almost 2 p.m. Best area to live in. It depends. Depends on what you're looking for. But based on price, based on proximity to work or restaurants or whatever you want. It all depends. Miha Spirit. Ha ha ha. Ji-Hyun Park. You're watching from somewhere, but welcome. "9 p.m. in South Korea. Ooh. Evening time, just winding down there, huh? Here's a little outdoor workout area under the FDR Drive. All season. Miha, on Russia, don't understand. Что ты не понимаешь? I've been to Texas, yes. I've been to Dallas, Texas. Yes, it is getting brighter. The sun is coming. Here's our outdoor workout area under the FDR. Shielded from the rain by the FDR Drive. Do some pull-ups. Do some other things. Carlito, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Hopefully we get there. But yeah, you can work out here. Do some body weight. Do some elliptical. Pretty cool. $10 p.m. Melbourne. I'd be going to sleep. Emma from UK, hello. Nicholas, yep, almost 7. You do not miss the snow, Joe. Please look out over the water. Sure. Да, все я понимаю. You're very happy. Well, I'm glad to hear that, Miha. Oh, these vibrations have to stop. What is this? Whew. Here's the Manhattan Bridge. Almost 7 a.m. Manhattan Bridge. Matt Kelly, thank you. Manhattan Bridge in the distance is the Brooklyn Bridge. Sorry, I just heard some yelling. Katie Polly, yeah. Choppy waters. Yeah, it's mainly from the different boats and such, ferries that pass by. Chop up the waters. Thank you, Robert. Anna, yes, it's very nice. Here's a basketball court. Shoot some hoops. I live here, yes. Van Michelle, thank you. Glad I could help you start the day like this. This is a pretty nice little area. You could have these little seats, and they've extended this little table area so you can sit and enjoy some food as you watch over the river. Richard, hard to say. The more you can do, the better. The food here is incredible, so plan out your days based on where you want to see and what you want to eat. Something fell on my face. It wasn't vertical. A train is going over the Manhattan Bridge. It might be the Q train. 7 a.m. in Miami, same time as New York. Not the same weather. Yep, I think that was a Q train. I could see the side of it. Where's Staten Island? In that direction. But right there is actually Governor's Island, and that's Brooklyn Bridge. Is the water polluted? It's polluted enough that there are guidelines for how much fish you should eat from it. So yes, I'd say so. So if you keep hearing all those trains, we walked over the Manhattan Bridge yesterday and there was that much train noise that time. No, I don't think so. Do I Go to Brooklyn much? I'm in Brooklyn for work every Monday, so I am there. I try to walk back from there if I can. Yes, the Manhattan Bridge has a lot of train activity. A lot of it. Like every minute, one train's going in each direction. Here, great. What's for breakfast? Good question. I don't know yet. No, you can walk across all the bridges. Hey, Von Michelle, thank you for the $1.99 super sticker. I know you're a frequent supporter of the channel. It doesn't go unnoticed. Thank you for your support. Very kind of you. Christopher Elberg, is the snow gone? Yeah, pretty much. I mean, there's still some of it left, depending on where you look. There's still some snow laying around. I have not gotten personally to Dyker Heights. Oh, you can start to see more of the sky lighting up. Oh, Tootie, hello, good morning. Welcome. Hope you and your husband are doing okay this morning. Do a kickflip. Oh, bird just flew by. Any advice hitting a Russian man? They like food. Can you walk across the Verrazano Bridge? I think you might be able to. Yes, I've been in the Bronx. I have a friend that lives up there. Did I go to Chicago? I've been to Chicago, yes. I have a good friend that lives there. Oh, you can't walk over the Verrazano. Ah, interesting. I don't know why I thought you could. I guess that bridge is very long and potentially can be windy and moves a lot. I've been to Washington Heights. I think I've been there. In my 30s, and I've been here for 30 years. Not my entire life. But most of it. I want to get past the this area. It's all under some sort of construction. It's been like this for a while, but I think it ends around here so we can get back closer to the river. The temperature is about 40 degrees. More workouts over here. That's a very twisty workout. I've been to Beijing, China. I've not been to Beijing. Or have I? I've been to Shenzhen, China. So in this view, you can see Ruzicka, hello? Brooklyn Bridge, Manhattan Bridge, entering Brooklyn at the same time. I'm not Lisa. Yeah, there's still a lot. Yes, Shenzhen, Elvis. Hey, Gigi, good morning. Upper West Side, I believe. Yeah, here's a nice photo of the sun coming up, and you can see right into Brooklyn, Manhattan, Brooklyn Bridge. The view is laughing out loud, I guess. I don't know, maybe. Anyway, that's very nice. We remain under the FDR Drive. The Brooklyn Bridge is right there. Moved from Russia. This is the East River, facing south right now. Well, across the river is facing east. Ooh, yeah, that does look very nice, doesn't it? What time is it? Just after 7 a.m. here. Did he really? I don't know about that. All right, I did get a photo of this just to have here. Maybe I'll put it on Instagram later to be in better resolution. Yeah, if you want to check me out on Instagram, I have the same handle there, the walking commuter, at the walking commuter. Hungry? Hello? Yeah, this is pretty nice. I'm going to keep it on this for a little while as I walk. But I think I'm going to start to go back into the city and walk north again. I got to get back to, got to think about that. Am I happy? Yes. Can I do the ferry sometime? Yeah, sure. I just worried that it's going to have some bad service, but we'll try. You've been to New York, but only in GTA 4. GTA 4 had a pretty good representation of it, actually. So if I go too far, I won't be able to go to the right. So I'm going to start going into the city again and walk north. I mean, I would walk back up the river, but we just walked all this way along the river. Hey, DTUK, welcome. I'm guessing you're about to be on your lunch break, if not already. Substreeter, appreciate that. Now we're able to actually see the flag on top of the Brooklyn Bridge. 13-mile trip from Station Atlantic Terminal. I hope it's not buffering. Okay, yeah, this is a good enough view for a selfie, I agree. Hello. Emma, it's not a secret, I do have videos of my face. Yes, hello, my friends. No hair, don't care, right? The temperature in centigrade, I think it's about 5 or 6. No hat today. No, I'm kind of sweaty. If that's not TMI. Anyway, we got a good pause here. Do I know him? We've talked. He's nice, very friendly. Very humble. 2D, I'm glad I could help a little bit. Even if it's just a little. If I could bring some of the city to you, I'm happy. Ha! It's interesting to think how different someone you expect to look based on their voice might be. It could be jarring. Who needs hair if you have teeth? Yes. You know, I've been shaving my head for about 10 years now. Robert, I just did a quick selfie view, so I think they know now, minus the mask. But I'm going to start to go into the city, starting from Catherine Slip. We walked along the park, but I have to go back north. I mean, along the river. Nah, I got you, man. I know. Don't worry about it. Thank you. Nothing's slowing me down. Yes, it's for the aerodynamics, actually. It's all for aerodynamics. Simon, thank you. Yes, we're going into a residential area now. What's the red light? I don't know. It could actually be a red light, maybe. We've gone away from the river because I walked south on the river. So now I'm just going to walk into the city and go back up north towards Midtown. If I walk past 56 to drop a coffee, oh boy. Would I do cartoon voiceovers? Why not? That could always be fun. I do like voices. Brian, I would say hi back. Is this area kind of upscale? I wouldn't say so. I wouldn't say it's a bad area to live. I just don't think people would consider it upscale, if I had to guess. Yeah, it did brighten up quickly. The sun is technically out. We just can't see too much of it because of the clouds. Display. I don't know what you mean by display cartoon voices. Gus Vanderwall, hello. Tom Thorpe, welcome. From Morocco, hello. Betty, awesome. From the Netherlands. Is everything still closed? It's also early, but I'm looking into these stores and they don't look like they've been open for a while. We're walking up on Catherine Street, and we've reached Monroe Street. In Detroit, hello. From Istanbul, awesome. Old Jersey, hello, hello. We're kind of in the Chinatown area now. Tony, hello. From the CBD area. Well, you can get it from a lot of places now. From Dusseldorf, hello, Daniel. How far away is Central Park by walking from here? Probably a good hour, maybe hour and a half. Plans for the new stimulus? I don't know about that yet. Save, I guess. Where's the best place to get breakfast? I don't know, if only there were a Lord's Brewing Co. here. Is there? Here is Madison Street. And we could take it to go back north and walk under the Manhattan Bridge again. A used moped, 600. Yeah, we're in Chinatown here. I have not been to Brownsville. Frederick, thank you. Not necessarily commuting today, just taking a morning stroll through the neighborhoods. Well, we started by the East River, now we're going to walk up north, back towards Midtown. No, yesterday, yes. Yesterday was a true commute in the morning. I was trying to get somewhere extra fast. Today it's a little bit more reasonable paced. Take us to the best breakfast place. I'm just gonna get some local breakfast, I think. I've worked up an appetite for sure. Or walked up an appetite. Could be another way to say it. We're now on Madison Street. These are relatively standard apartment buildings in New York. I believe the regulations say if they have more than 6 stories, they have to have an elevator. So many of these could be walk-ups. This parking may be misleading. We have to look at a sign. A lot of this is no standing. From Miami, I think? Or from Mimi. Hello. No, you're from Morocco, I think you said. This place is not on lockdown. We do have dining restrictions, indoor dining restrictions, but we are not on lockdown. Hey, Simon, thank you. Don't know if I'd recommend that. Michael Germanovsky. There's definitely less people than there were, for sure. £5. Breakfast on you. Thank you. Yeah, buying local. A little deli by me. Thanks so much. I think I will get a bacon, egg, and cheese. That's my classic New York breakfast. A lot of other folks might consider a bagel with lox and cream cheese to be classic New York. I think they all count. So we just went under the Manhattan Bridge again. Manhattan Bridge is so loud with trains. They pass very frequently in both directions. It has a lot of trains that go over it. See, as soon as one passes, another passes. Continue on Madison Street. No cars going. In the background, you can again see Williamsburg Bridge. You like the ghost town feeling of cloudy mornings? Yeah, it's eerie, but calm. Yeah, I'm in Chinatown essentially. On Madison Street, there's a public school over here. Hey, Slade Money, thanks for the $5 super chat. Have a wonderful day. Thank you. You too. Very kind of you. Thank you. Hey, from India, Naka, good morning. SFPD, San Francisco Police Department, is that right? Welcome. Something for everyone. Correct. What time is it now? Is it probably around 7:20? Checking my watch. Yeah, it's 7:20. Oh, this is still on. Oh, I gotta turn off night mode on my watch. Sorry about that. A little bit. Good morning. Welcome. Algeria, checking in. Australia, getting to be past my bedtime there. Ship some Bud Light to Sweden. You must have some better beer than Bud Light there. I'm on Madison Street right now, in Manhattan, walking north-ish. But I'm about to go left and start walking, I guess, more north. This is kind of northeast I'm walking. What's the morning temp? About 40 degrees right now, I think. Going for that chopped cheese vibe. All right. Okay. When do I do lives? Various times a day. Normally before or after work hours, normally, depending on the day. Why do I love walking? It's a great way to get from A to B, and it's good for you. Margot, hello, hello. Welcome. Arpita, evening where you are. Interesting that where you are, the sun is setting. Here, the sun is rising. Hopefully that helps declassify the whole flat earth movement. Hey, Mia, good morning. Welcome. Vladimir Antonovich. It's both, but primarily residential here. Primarily residential. So flats, I guess you would say. From Columbus, good morning. I'm in Chinatown. I would call this Chinatown. He's gonna do it. He ran the red. Hey Margot, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Coffee time. It is coffee time. This morning I just woke up, had a cold brew, and it went on my way. Positive attitude goes a long way, absolutely. Diana, may you always be free of foot blisters. Well, with my North Face sneakers, I always have been. They've not failed me yet. So if North Face is watching, you make some good sneakers. Taste of jasmine. I should. I'm sure something's open right now, but I realize the time and I do have to get back up to Midtown. I try to be positive, personally. It's easy to be negative, I'll tell you that. It takes some effort sometimes. If I drive, I'd be very negative. Koreatown does have very good food. I love Korean barbecue. There's a place over there that has all you can eat Korean barbecue meat. It's called Let's Meat. It's very good. I have to start working probably by around like 8 to 8:30 a.m. It's a work from home day, but I mean I already answered some emails before I even left, so we could say I got a few minutes head start already. Lord's Brewing Co. Yes. Yes. Am I off to work? In a way I am. It's not a real commute this morning, it's just a roundabout commute. I'm starting and ending in the same place. It's just to simulate a commute. Leave the house, walk around, come back to the same place. It's kind of a commute. Jap J, yeah, that's the like the glass noodles. Very good. Tootie, thank you. I always appreciate your words. I know you take the effort to say some very nice things, and I hope things get better for you and your husband soon. I should get an e-skate. Maybe. I'm always afraid of busting myself on those. But then I wouldn't be walking as much. I'm assuming like an electronic skateboard. Like a boosted board, I think is what they call it these days. A little bit, appreciate that. Isabel Rodriguez, morning to you. Stay safe as well. I don't know what that was. Yeah, the like button is free. And it wants to see how high it can go. How many friends can the like button get? We are by the new Essex Market. Car free life for me. Hello, welcome. If AK sent you, either way. Very cool. He's a nice guy. Looks rough. Well, there's a lot of construction here. A lot of new things popping up. Margot, yes. Try to talk over the truck. Yes, we're approaching Delancey Street as I walk up Essex Street. Essex Street becomes Avenue A. I've never been to the International Center of Photography, but this is it. International Center of Photography. Oh, yes, of course. McDonald's, of course. International Center of Photography is closed at this hour, but I do want to go there. But this McDonald's has been a savior in times of late nights. Tony asked if there's a supermarket in this area. Right around here is not a supermarket, but the Essex Market does have various foods you can get here at the Essex Market. Victor Coco, go inside McDonald's. I would, but I'm gonna go get something closer to me from a local place. Have I ridden an express bus? Yes. To the Bronx. Alright, just based on where I am now and what time it is, I'm gonna pick up the pace a little bit. It won't be as fast as yesterday's morning walk, but I'm gonna be moving quicker. Yeah, things are getting busier. I mean, the sun's out. People are still getting to work. Again, I think the people who are going to be on vacation are going to be, or away, are going to be away next week. More than this week, because next week is between New Year's, Christmas and New Year's. Bogdan. What did Bogdan say? Well, living somewhere here, not too close to here, but around here. How's the weather? It's not too bad today. Not too bad today. I'm not wearing a hat. Yes, I'm in the Lower East Side now. Is the Bronx near? No, it is not. Quite a bit north from here. Yes, today now we're getting into speed mode. Alphabet City starts pretty soon. I think north of Houston Street is what I would consider more to be Alphabet City. Bakehouse is gearing up to sell some goodies with an upside down smiley face. But this is Rivington Street. A friend of mine works at a bar called Verlaine here, so if you're ever in the area on a weekend when things are back to more normal times, and grab a beer or a drink from Verlaine, from my friend. This is the Lower East Side, yeah. Can you walk to the Bronx from Manhattan? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You can walk to the Bronx from Manhattan.
People, yo, they give us bargain.
Yeah, morning. Not sure what he said. How much is the rent in this street? Well, it depends. Some of the buildings are more expensive than others, but I would assume the studio will be in the thousands, maybe 10, 1100, 1200 maybe, in a building like this. Do I do this daily? I've been trying to. And I walk to the Dakota from here, or from where I live. Well, I can walk to it from here and from where I live. I ended up walking by it the other day, thanks to the instruction of some folks in the chat. Those shops, some of them are going to open as the morning progresses, but some of them are not. You know, it is what happened with the pandemic and such. Here's Public School 20, also known as the Anna Silver School. Looks like they might be open. Alex Gomez, yes, I remember. Yeah, there are a few bridges, like a few local bridges even between the two. I think maybe even some pedestrian only, but I could be mistaken. But that's definitely ways to walk. Yeah, the snow aftermath usually just becomes a bunch of gray piles of hardened slush snow mixture. It's going to stay pretty warm in the next couple of days before it drops temperature on Friday, on Christmas Day. So by then, maybe most of this will be gone, and we'll be ready for a fresh coating of something. If if anything comes. Do I ever take the subway? Yeah. The project buildings, I think you have to apply for those through a very specific website. This is Houston Street, by the way. Houston here. It's spelled like Houston in Texas, but in New York this is pronounced Houston. Yeah, so you got to apply for housing through certain websites. The buses, that bus said electric. I think it's a hybrid though. It does say electric on it, but I'm not sure that it's fully electric. The projects is a little more of like a colloquial term for housing. City provided housing. Someday take you on the subway. Yeah, I could do that. I just don't know. I have to make sure it's an above ground subway so we don't lose service. Peach from Long Island. I don't think it's an afternoon on Long Island yet. But hello. 7:33, thanks for the reminder. I have about 30 blocks to go. So we're doing all right. There's some landmines on the ground. Well, when I say landmines in New York, I mean dog poop. Creme Resi, hello? Yes, I'm now NoHo, technically. Although I think the NoHo region is more west of here. We're really more in Alphabet City now. This is where avenues are named A, B, C, and D. Not many people out, no. This area isn't a really popular work area, but people from here are going to be commuting to wherever they got to go if they're working today. Wow, 1.4 concurrent for this time of the day. That's awesome. We're creeping up. A lot of pizza. Yeah, there's a lot of pizza places. Food. Oh. Am I walking quick again? I don't know. I feel like I'm walking faster, but I'm not walking super fast. They're both turning. When they turn, I go. I would call this Alphabet City, which is kind of part of the Lower East Side. East Village-ish area. Seinfeld lived in the Upper West Side by Central Park. Is here still Chinatown? No, not anymore. Action Kid had a video in 360. Yeah, he used the new GoPro. Ooh, that smelled really good. Oh my goodness. He used the new GoPro Hero Max, I think it's called. And it's a 360-degree camera. I don't know if you could live stream in 360. That'd be very cool, but he did record a full subway ride. That was very awesome, actually. How do I speak English so good? I've lived here for 30 years and went to school here. This is a great Thai place, Sam Tumder. So if you're ever in the area and you want some good Thai food, Sam Tumder is the place to go. Cats and hats, appreciate it. Christopher, you just got home from Times Square? All right. Tootie, you gotta go. Well, thank you for stopping by again. I hope you and your husband are okay. Have a great rest of the day. Oh, you can live stream with Insta360? Does Facebook allow that? That'd be interesting. I mean, not Facebook, does YouTube allow it? Because I know YouTube has very specific streaming. I don't know if YouTube supports 360 streams. Trump Tower is too far north for today. One day. It's about 7:35 in the morning, I think. The gyms you have to sign up for in advance now to make sure you don't overcrowd. Jez Bish, this area is sketchy. Yeah, it's okay. Originally from Russia. This is Tompkins Square Park. When I was growing up, this area I was told not to go to. In the 90s, my mom always said, she learned from my friends' parents, that we shouldn't be going below 14th Street. Things have changed, though. Things have changed. Jalissa, hello, from the Bronx, awesome. Welcome. David, no, I don't think so. I think we're all a little bit different. All the New York walkers and walkers in general, the community is very friendly and supportive of each other. We're all a bit different in our styles and commentary, our perspectives, so I think it's welcome. It's nice to have variety. Oh, Cardi B's from around here? Interesting. Yes, there's the memorial, I think, is at that end of the park. I think, if I remember correctly. I should have explored the Dominican culture in uptown Manhattan. The real Nationalani. Oh, I don't know how you got your text to look like that. You're getting a Woody Allen vibe. David, if you like it better, I appreciate it. Thank you. Quiet Blush, hello. David Wright, Merry Christmas to you too. Happy holidays. Albertosaurus. That is a real dinosaur. Relatively large too. My mother brought me here when I was young. Jason, thanks for your subscription. Welcome to the commuter family. Hey, somebody here is visiting from Miami and Midtown. Awesome. Hope you're enjoying your stay. Does New York have many Russians? Yes, a lot of them are in Brooklyn. John, appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, some people asked about popular and good food spots in New York. Tompkins Square Bagels. That's a very popular bagel location. So if you want to get an everything bagel with lox and cream cheese, you gotta get it toasted, you would go to Tompkins Square Bagels. Vixina, hello. Yeah. I'm a walking, yes indeed, I'm a talking about you and me. So again, if you want some bagels, Tompkins Square Bagels. I would, but I'm gonna get something closer to me. Anatoly, I think it was, from Ukraine. Any plans to walk to Chelsea next time? Yeah. I was at the High Line yesterday in Hudson Yards area. It's very close to Chelsea, kind of walked over it. Ah, you've tried the bagel. Yes, I'm not Lisa. I'd have to walk a lot more if I wanted to eat that every day. The biggest ethnic group, I don't know. It's very diverse here. I would say Hispanic if I had to guess, but I'm really not sure. I'm really not sure. Can we do it? We have less than 15 minutes to try. But of course, the stream will stay up if you want to review it later. I think my videos are a bit different from other YouTubers. Cool. I'm glad I'm a little bit different. What borough do I like? I think all the boroughs are interesting and have different things. Oh boy, what is this? Okay. We have to play Dodge the Construction. All right. I don't have anything to write with on the ground right now. Poland, hello. Long Island. Hello, Albertosaurus again. That is a real dinosaur. Yes. Why everything is closed? Well, it's still early. Some of these are restaurants that have closed temporarily, some permanently. We'll see what reopens as things get back to normal, hopefully. Yeah, New York is always changing. That's the whole thing with New York. Everything's always in flux. Mie, thanks for the reminder. If you're new and you like it, give it a thumb in the upwards direction and subscribe. And you can also check me out on Instagram. I think I took a picture of the Brooklyn Bridge and Manhattan Bridge over the river. Kind of that sunrise view with the clouds. I'm gonna post that on Instagram later. This is Lower East Side, about to walk into Stuyvesant Town, or Alphabet City, into Stuytown. Marshroute. Ooh. We have 0 seconds to cross. Can I do it? I just did. All right. Appreciate the new subscription. Thank you. These are not project buildings. I mentioned this before, but this was a community originally built for World War II veterans, and then kind of transitioned to a middle class housing. Not even housing, but you do have to apply to get in here. When the rent was stabilized, then it got taken over by a few different companies, and now any new apartments here are market rate, very expensive. New York Gold, yes it does. There aren't, people get excited by that for some reason, but I grew up here, so I'm used to it. What's the coldest month? Probably January, February. End of January, February. Beginning of February, around then, I think. Paul Kersey lived here, I think. Paul Reiser is from here. Mad About You fame. How much is rent? Right now in this area, if you were to rent a one-bedroom apartment, I think it's around $3,500 a month. And these are non-doorman buildings, just so you know. But yes. I should be very fit. I walk long and fast. Maybe. I think I've built up my endurance. Yes, I grew up here, right here. Very different from when I grew up here. This is a nice area, I agree. In terms of, it's misleading. It's a nice place to grow up. Lots of cool things to see here. You know, there's a lot of activities. Kids are very friendly. Families are nice. They do it up for Christmas. I feel like they used to do a lot more for Christmas, actually. They used to have a whole Santa and his reindeer sleigh setup in the middle. Это центральный, no, this is not Central Park. This is Stuyvesant Town. I've walked into some snow. Yeah, let me angle it towards the tree while I walk in this snow. I don't think I'll be able to walk tonight, so this is kind of my walk for the day. But all the new viewers, I appreciate you. All the recurring viewers, I appreciate you. Thank you. The fountain is here, and they turned this playground in the middle into an ice skating rink every winter. The other interesting tidbit about Stuyvesant Town is that it never used to allow dogs, and that became more of a recent thing in the last 10 years or so. Thank you for the new subscription, appreciate it. The snow you see is all the snow that's left. This is Stuyvesant Town. This is misleading snow because they scrape off the ice skating rink and they put the snow here. Erica, while you're out quarantined, you watch me walk around. Exactly. Hopefully I can give you a little bit of an escape. I think I got a notification. Somebody decided to add me on Instagram. I appreciate that. If you want to check me out on Instagram, it's the same exact handle as here. Ah, thanks, Mia Colin. Appreciate the link. There's my Instagram. Awesome, Andres. Thank you. Darla99, hello. Miss Astor Dancer is fantastic seeing things from a pedestrian's viewpoint. I'm glad you think so. Keep doing it. Let's do it. From Toronto, hello. Oh, DTUK is back. Awesome. Roslyn, Long Island. Or on Long Island. It's always on Long Island. That squirrel is very interested in that taxi. Well, not anymore, but hopefully he gets out of the street soon. This is now Peter Cooper. David from Honolulu. Wow, it's got to be early there. Or late, depending on how you look at it. Welcome. This is a very quiet area, very residential. Again, dogs are a new thing here. There used to not be dogs in this neighborhood. These should not be allowed. In the last 10 years or so, they've allowed them officially. 2 a.m., wow. No, this isn't considered trespassing here. Public's allowed to walk through, but it is considered private property. But it's not a no trespassing private property, if that's what you're concerned about. All right. "7:50 a.m. We made good time. This is exactly how I wanted to time this walk. Perfect. Pete, thank you so much. I'm not going to walk much longer. I'm just going towards midtown, and we're going to hang up the towel there. Yep, still in Manhattan, but in Peter Cooper Village now. The apartments here are slightly newer than Stuyvesant Town and also slightly bigger. The example I can give: two-bedroom apartments in Stuyvesant Town have one bathroom. The two-bedroom apartments in Peter Cooper have two bathrooms. The master bedroom has its own bathroom, and the kitchen here is big enough to have an eating space. That's the difference. Hey, Peach Melon, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Thank you for the walks, and get some bagels and Fireball. Will do. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Big bread something. Sorry, I missed your full name, but you appreciate to say hello to people in other countries. I think that's great. I think it's awesome that we're able to do this. Jessica, I think I remember you mentioned something about home health aid, if I remember correctly. Sorry if I misremember, but I'm trying. Oh, I missed something. Albertosaurus, thanks so much for the $4.99 super sticker. Much appreciated. Thank you. This is not government subsidized, no. Southern Pacific, good morning. Adam Williams. This is Peter Cooper Village. Yeah, the international crowd is awesome. And I like the morning streams because I feel like it draws an even more international crowd. So this is Peter Cooper Village. Ooh, Croatia. Welcome back from Croatia. Good number, yes. I'm gonna cross because there's no cars. Ooh, I don't think I can walk through here anymore. Looks like they tore down the park completely. Oh, this is new. There was a very cool park by the FDR here, and this workout area is kind of new. Right here. And this is Astor Levy, where there's a pool, indoor and outdoor. But I guess I have to go to First Avenue. Did I miss a question? Oh yes, why isn't everyone hitting the like? Do it. So I couldn't walk the way I wanted to walk. They're doing a lot of construction by the playground. So this way we're walking now is actually right by the Manhattan Veterans Affairs Hospital. This is for all the veterans. Temperature's about 40 degrees now, Fahrenheit, I would say. Romania, 3 p.m. Hello. Yeah, this is the Veterans Affairs Hospital. Ooh, are we at a like roller coaster? Yes, let's ride that like wave. I'm still planning on doing, or trying my best to do, a perimeter live stream of Manhattan. Try to make a full loop around the whole island in one day. If my legs and battery allow. Amenzi, thank you. Carlo lives in a small town. This is interesting. Glad to bring some big city vibes to your small town. Albertosaurus, oh my goodness. Thank you so much for the $49.99 super sticker. That's super generous of you. Thank you so much. You're very kind, and again, you don't have to do anything monetary here. Just I'm enjoying everyone's company and your time. So I appreciate that more than you know. Thank you so much. Albertosaurus, I don't know about that. Thank you. Moving along quickly now. Getting a little busier. Привет. Yes, again. We're in Midtown, essentially. I'm going to cross the streets, and then we're going to really wind down. But again, thank you so much, Albertosaurus. I think you said you were on Long Island, if I remember correctly. Albertosaurus was a predatory dinosaur, if I remember correctly. Not as big as a T-Rex. I think at some point somebody thought the T-Rex was a scavenger, which didn't make much sense. Regina thinks I can walk the whole day. I hope so. That's how long it's going to take me to walk to get the perimeter of Manhattan done. Albertosaurus, you put videos on YouTube too? I'll have to check them out. And if you have some interesting videos, we should all check them out. I'll support all my supporters. I can go to Macy's one time. I've been there before, but I could do it again. We have some more folks watching. Don't forget to get some bagels, yes. I might actually do a bacon, egg, and cheese today. Ah, Jez Bish, you live in Brighton? Yeah, Brighton's cool. A lot of my people are there, if it's Brighton Beach. Bacon, egg, and cheese will be for breakfast today. Jump Pick, thank you. Appreciate you joining me. Yes, I'm getting close to home. Laura, glad you enjoy your stay. don't know if they allow recording like this in Madison Square Garden, but I'd like to be able to. Maybe I could do a tour that's supported by them. Thanks, Stefan. Oh, Campak Cooking's in the house. Welcome. Check it out. All this walking makes David hungry. Yes, I can imagine. Usually I don't even feel super hungry during the walk, but then when I stop, it all kicks in at once. A lot of these little coffee and breakfast stands in the mornings around, they always close up by around noon.
How much?
So again, we're back to seeing Bellevue again. We saw Bellevue from the other side. Oh, there's a lot of very cool public libraries in New York. Some very cool architecture and very unique. We should do like a whole New York Public Library tour. I doubt I can record in most of them, but we could try to at least see them. I'm gonna have a bacon, egg, and cheese today. All right. I think we'll probably end this around 30th Street. Local cuisine or street art? Not much street art here. Oh, did I miss someone cute? Sorry. Cafe Delicious is kind of a local deli around here. All right. Big Dog, thank you for stopping by. Have a great day too. This place has some food you could always grab. Wouldn't say it's the most local of places, but it's still a small business and I would support it. All right. So I do think we're gonna start to say our final goodbyes here for the day, for the morning. Oh, Albertosaurus, thank you so much for the $4.99 super chat. Get a bagel. I will get one. I'll get one in your name later in the day. For now, I already placed my order for our bacon, egg, and cheese at my local place. But again, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate everyone's support. You guys are all great. Thank you for everything that you do for me. Again, all the super chats, super stickers, the likes, the new subscriptions, the old subscriptions, everyone who's come out and donated their time. You know, time is important, and I appreciate you giving me some of your time today. Thank you so much. Awesome. Thanks, mods, also. Mie, DT, awesome. Thank you. Next one, probably tomorrow. Thanks again, everyone. Bye, my friends.